Welcome to day 12 of Going from Heavy to Light. And there are two things I want to talk about today that I feel really good about. The first thing is this morning when I got up, I normally eat breakfast around 8 or 8:30. And I decided today to do one of my what I call tricks to make it stick, which are those little things that I do throughout the day that are the opposite of giving in to the impulse. So if the impulse is to wake up and want to eat breakfast at 8 or 8:30, the opposite is to delay satisfaction, which is again one of these tricks to make it stick. So what I decided to do today was go for a walk. And as I was walking, I started feeling really hungry. In the past, as I've talked about on a couple of other videos, is that in the past, I would get a little panicky because I was not ever comfortable with the feeling of being hungry. I don't know, just felt uncomfortable. I thought maybe I'll get a headache or I'll get shaky, or I just didn't like the feeling of being hungry. But what I've been doing recently, as I'm going from heavy to light, emotionally, is as well as physically. But in terms of the emotional, I'm just getting a lot more comfortable to the point where I'm actually enjoying being hungry. So this morning, as I was walking and I was feeling those hunger pains, I was thinking to myself that I want to just keep walking further and further, let the hunger be there and just be fine with it. Whereas in the past, if I felt hungry, I would have probably turned around, gone home, and made sure I ate something. So I look at that as a really good measure of progress in terms of dealing with that issue that I've had before. The other thing that happened today is my husband wanted to go to Cheesecake Factory for lunch, which I love going out with him. I love being in a restaurant with him. And when I thought about it, I realized that the salad that I like when I go there is like, I don't know, 1,000 or 1,200 calories. It's all healthy food, but it's got nuts and seeds and dressing. And when I thought back to what I spoke about yesterday, which is when Kyle Cease says, it's easier done than said, I started to think about that. And I realized what's easier for me is to do the thing that will make me feel better. Instead of thinking so much and talking with myself about, should I do this or shouldn't I, or will I be happy, or all of that, do the thing I know is going to make me happier during and afterwards. So I was able to think it through, and I just said to my husband, I would really rather eat lunch at home today. So what I did is I put together a salad that was similar to the one I would have really enjoyed at Cheesecake Factory, but it was probably less than half the amount of calories. And I enjoyed it. So I just feel like wanted to share this progress that I'm making because it feels really good. And I thank you for listening and hope you're having a great day. See you tomorrow.